I literally just finished doing the Billie Joe Armstrong look right now. Just saying. Heyo, Belle here, and we're a little zoomed in, but you'll know what? It's worth it. Today we are going to do something a little bit for Halloween. I love Halloween. I think Halloween is the coolest thing ever, and I wish it could be every day, and that's why on my channel from now on it's kind of going to be Halloween every day. Just saying, it's my channel, I can do what I want. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys how to do a proper kitty nose. I know that a lot of people like to do kitty looks for Halloween, and I always feel like they just fall flat. And the reason for that is because I feel like no one is using their own nose. I've seen people do noses where it goes straight across the tip of the nose, sometimes where it goes under the tip of the nose. It's kind of like people are following tutorials that are just like a shape you put on the nose as opposed to using your own features and your own nose to create something for yourself that really, it fits you better. It fits you better if you customize it. That's all there is to it. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do a customizable nose for Halloween for a kitty look or a big cat look or anything. Really, I think you could even do this for like a goofy look, because I feel like it looks a little bit like Goofy too sometimes if you do it just right, and if you have the artistic ability, which I know that you do, because you can do anything that you set your mind to. Trust me. Without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. If you guys like this kind of content and you like these kinds of things, please hit the subscribe button, become a member of the House of Misfits, and let's start a rebellion. Also, don't forget to share, don't forget to like the video, don't forget to do all of the things. Hit the bell if you want to know when I upload all my videos, because I upload super randomly, and let's get into it. So first thing that you're gonna need, y'all are gonna see this a lot on my channel now. This is a Wet n Wild black little eyeshadow pot. I think these are like, they're $2 tops, like they're really cheap and they're freaking amazing. You grab that little guy, and then I'm gonna get my little Morphe brush. It's just a little blendy brush, little densely packed rounded tip bendy, little round, I can't say this, rounded tip blendy brush. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by just dabbing that in there just a tiny little bit. So this is gonna start out as gray, and slowly you're gonna build it to the deep black that you want it to. Also, there's other ways to do this, and I'll show those later on. All cat noses are not exactly the same. All cat noses are not black. Some are pink with a dark shadow around them. We should do all of them, I think, and we'll see what's up. Eventually I'll cover all the noses, and trust me, I have a lot of reference. Got a lot of reference. So here we go. First thing that you're gonna do, get a little bit of pigment on your brush. Okay, I'm gonna try to turn this way so that y'all can see what I'm doing. And I have my mirror right here. I have it tilted upwards so I can kind of see up my nose, which sounds really weird, but it's helpful. Okay, so we're gonna just tap it right on, starting right at the bottom, like, of your nose. Really right here, okay? Right, that's the first place you're gonna start putting your pigment. Also, another thing, that if you feel like you're gonna get fallout on your face, you could hold a little napkin or something, just in case, so that you don't end up with fallout all over your mouth, because then you're gonna look like you have 5 o'clock shadow, and that's not cute, unless you want it to be. I mean, everybody's different. Just put that right there, and just wiggle it around. And that's the first part of your nose. So next you're gonna grab a little bit more pigment, and this is where it starts getting interesting, is where you start kind of shaping your nose the way that you want it to best suit your own nose, okay? So what you're gonna do is, I don't need that, I'm just gonna go without, but if you need it, please use it. So I'm gonna look at my nose, my light source is hitting me, I can see that there's a line being formed by the highlight of my nose, kind of right here, so I'm gonna try to stay under that. And also you're gonna kind of go into the nostril on this, and that's okay. And you're just slowly but surely building up this black. And I like to kind of follow the shape of my nostril a little bit, so that you can get a really nice shape there that really goes along with what your natural nose looks like. Alright, so then we're just gonna kind of build up. And then what I do with my side of my nose is I kind of pull my mouth down like this, and then I go around this little shape right here and kind of make a peak right there. So we're gonna do it. Ready? Okay, so now we're getting close there. And you just slowly build it upward to where you like it. Okay, so that's one side done. Let me go ahead and do the other side. Also, just so you know, it's okay to kind of be slightly asymmetrical with this, because cats are natural beings, and once in a while their noses are slightly, you know, bigger on one side and slightly smaller on the other side, whatever, you know, just like every human, we all have 2 different sides of everything, you know, so work with it. Okay, so so now I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up to the middle, and the way that I do that is I just dab that pigment just at the top right here. Also, something that I like to do with the side of my nose is that since your nostril kind of does this little peaky thing right here, just kind of go with that peak right there. Let that peak form. Okay, I need to look at myself straight in the mirror for this. Okay, so you're also gonna kind of round out the bottom of your nose here, and that's gonna kind of make the peaks on the sides here that are gonna drag all the way up the side of your nose to contour it in a second. Okay, so just slowly building this nose, always slowly building because we don't want to do anything too crazy too fast. If you do that, you're going to destroy it and you're going to have to start all over again, and no one wants to do that. So go slow, despacito, patiently, and quietly. Okay, don't go crazy with this, because if you do it too crazy, you're not gonna look right. All right, so we're just gonna keep on going with this and keep on darkening it as you want to. Do it however you want. You know, this is your nose. Do it how you want to, okay? And you can make it look more menacing. You can make it look more round. You can make it look whatever you want. You know, it's up to you, okay? So this is mine. Mine is always a little bit on the sharp side because I like mine to look a little bit more villainous, if that makes any sense to you. I hope so, okay? So just slowly but surely darkening the places where we want to, and then I'll show you how to contour it in a second. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and contour up the sides. By the way, this will make your nose look wide. Okay, so if you don't want your nose to look wide, probably do another shape, probably look up another tutorial, but your nose is going to look wide doing this because cats have wide nose bridges. Their nose bridges are like this big. All right, so I'm gonna use the same little brush and I'm gonna go ahead and just very lightly tap it, blow on it a little bit, and I'm gonna start dragging it up the sides of my nose. And I'm trying to kind of meet the inner corner of the eye. So I'm just gonna drag slowly and barely touching. Barely touching. Okay, and then I'm gonna clean off my brush. Just blend that out. Okay, so now we've successfully widened the bridge of our nose without even really trying too hard. Also, you can use a different color for this other than black. I use black because I'm using black in my actual full look, so you don't have to actually do that, but for this look, that's how I'm gonna do it. And this is how I've done it pretty much the whole time I've been doing it. This is kind of one of my signature things, is the kitty nose look. Match that up there. Also, I don't have any base on, like that's something that I didn't even mention. I don't have any foundation on. I do not have any concealer on today. I just went with completely fresh face. No, nothing really. I just didn't even prime. I literally just washed my face and put on moisturizer, and that's pretty much it. So I look a little bit shiny and things like that, but I'm okay with that. So yeah, next thing, so you're gonna take this here, this right here, and you're gonna drag it up the side. There's this line that's created that's right here. Not many people really notice it, but I did, and it makes a whole huge difference on your face when you do it. It looks nuts. I mean, for myself, I feel like my face is asymmetrical. Everybody's face is asymmetrical. So the more you kind of know how to work with it, the better. And that's why I always tell you guys, make sure that you're customizing the looks to fit yourself, and don't try to, you know, use something that's like cookie cutter thing, because it's not going to look as good on you as something that you customized for yourself. Know your bone structure, know your face structure, and do everything based on your own structure. Okay, so pretty much we're finished. Like that's all it is. That's it. It's not even hard. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up a little bit more, and this is the part where it really gets customized. I mean, it's your face. However you feel about it, however you want it to look, just go with what your heart says and follow your heart, and eventually you will land on something that you feel very good about. So let's keep going, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. Oh my gosh, I got something in my nosy. It's itchy. It's itchy. I'm trying to scratch it with the brush. It's not working. Ugh. Okay. Also got something in my eye. Where are my tweezers? Oh my gosh, I have something in my eye and I don't know what it is, and it's scaring me. I got it. I got it. Nope, didn't get it. Okay, so the final touch on this is that you need a little small baby little brush, and the one that I like to use is this one. It's a little baby guy. He's very, very tiny, and I love him for this because it's very important. It really doesn't look right until you add the line in the middle of your Cupid's bow. So the way that I do that is I just look at it right where it is, try to line up my brush, and just start dabbing it in. Okay, and then I clean off my brush and I try to blend it down. And it's okay if you don't get like a perfect line with this, because what happens is it's really just enhancing the shadow that's already there. So it pretty much just pulls itself together at that point. Anyway, so that's pretty much it for the tutorial. I hope you guys learned something from this. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Do this for Halloween or for cosplay or just whatever you think, you know? Also, another thing that I like to do, I just remembered, I like to take a little bit of Drug Lord Velour Liquid Lipstick by Jeffree Star on a little flat brush. Make sure it's clean, because if it's not clean, it's not it up. Like really bad. I'm gonna get a little bit of this on here, and I like to just get my hair out of my face for the first thing. Just find the middle of my nose, and I like to use a light source for this. I just blinded myself, but you know, it's fine. There's a light source highlighting my nose right in the middle, so I like to just follow that down. Just right here at the top, and then I'll blend that out. It just adds a small extra highlight that otherwise would not be there. I think it adds a little something. Does it really? I don't know, but for me, it does. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned something, and I hope you have a wonderful day. All the things, may all of creation be with you, and I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to hit the bell so that you know when when I upload my videos and things like this. And yeah, I think that's it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and all the things. Search it up, Heyo Belle, and eventually you will find me on all the other social media platforms and all these other silly things. Anyways, I'm gonna go, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful night or day wherever you are. May all of creation be with you, and I will see you later. See you later. Okay, bye! Mwah. Bye, guys.